Welcome to Homework Walkthrough Video 1 or 2.01a, Independent Practice. Looks like here we are adding and subtracting integers. Question 1. A submarine is at a depth of negative 114 feet relative to the sea level. The submarine descends 28 feet. What is the depth of the submarine in feet? So, let's draw this out. Let's draw this out. So here is our water, and here is our submarine. This submarine, the question says, is 114 feet below sea level. So it's negative 114 feet below. Then the submarine descends 28 feet. Does descend mean go up, or does descend mean go down? Descend means go down. Yeah. So we lose another 28 feet. So if we start at negative 114 and then lose 28, where are we now? Start at negative 114 and lose 28. Where are we now? Well, one way we can solve this problem is with our handy dandy calculators. And here's our handy dandy calculator. So we started at negative 114, and then we minus 28, and that gives us negative 142. So if you lost 114 and you lose 28 more, together you've lost 142. So our answer would be negative 142. Negative 142. And the negative sign is the same as the minus sign. Check. Question 2. You go to the store to buy some items you need. You have $127 in your bank account to spend at the store, and you buy items totaling negative $195. What will the remaining amount of money be after you purchase items? Be sure to correct units, dollar signs in your answer. The amount may be positive or negative, meaning you have money remaining or you may be in debt. Oh, okay. Or no, we might be in debt. Bad. So where do we start? Usually math sentences follow the same words that word sentences do when we use just math symbols or when we use words. So let's see, where do we start in the story? Then the change, is it a positive or negative change? And then where do we end? We're going to try and write an expression here, write an equation to solve. So where do we start? What's the change? And where do we end? You have $127 in your bank account. You spend money at the store. And that's how much we spend. So we started with $127. And then we spent money. So spending money, a positive change or a negative change? I think it's negative, right? Because you're losing money when you spend it. So it would be minusing. because you're losing money. Spending is negative. And our ending number is, so that's how much we spent. Wait, yeah, that's how much we spent. Yep, this is how much we spent. So we started with $127, and then we spent $195. So we spent more money than we had. So my answer should be negative. Let's see what our calculator says our final answer is. So 127 minus 195. Okay, my answer is negative $68. Now, before I type that in, does that make sense? Start with a positive, and we spent money. That's how much money we spent. We spent more than we had, so my answer is negative. Okay, makes sense to me. Oh, and looks like we got it correct. Negative $68. The dollar sign. Question 3. In Alaska, the temperature in the morning was negative 9 degrees Celsius. A front moved in, bringing colder air, and the temperature changed by negative 12 degrees Celsius after several hours. What is the new temperature after the change? Be sure to use appropriate units. So for this question, where did we start? Where does the problem start? Looks like this is where our problem starts. It starts cold. In Alaska, it's cold. So negative 9 degrees Celsius is where we start. And then does the temperature get warmer or colder? Is there a positive change or a negative change? I think it brings colder air. So that means we'll have a negative change, meaning we're minusing. And how much are we changing by? Oh, we're changing by 12 degrees. Changed by negative 12, so we went down 12. So we started at 9 degrees Celsius, and we got colder by 12 degrees Celsius. What's the new temperature? So it was negative 9, and then it gets even colder by 12 degrees. Let's type that in our calculators. What does that give us? Negative 9 minus 12 is negative 21. If you start at negative 9, and then you go down 12 more, negative 10, negative 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, negative 21. Even out there using my fingers. So our answer is negative 21 degrees Celsius. Not just negative 21, but negative 21 degrees Celsius. Let's show how to type that in. To get the degree sign, you click on, where's the button? Oh, right, okay. This little arrow by the division symbol, little arrow, and then here in the corner is the degree sign. And then a capital C. Check. Sweet. Find the difference. Negative 12 minus 29. So we start at negative 12 and we lose 29 more. So here's a number line. So here's negative 12. Here's negative 13. Here's negative 11. And then zeros over here. Negative 20 over there. So we start here at negative 12, and then we lose 29 more. So lost 1, lost 2, lost 3, lost 4, lost 5, lost 6, lost 7, lost 8. 10, 8, lost 9, lost 10. I keep going. Well, that'd be hard to do on a number line, but we could do it if my number line was big enough. And then you could get your answer that way. But we can also use a calculator too. And type not that calculator. Negative 12, the quad calculator, minus 29. Negative 41. So the answer gets more negative. When you start with a negative and you minus, you start with a loss and you lose more. Now you lost a lot. First we lost 12, then we lost 29. So altogether, we lost 41. Mr. Bertram, you should have just done that from the beginning. Maybe. But part of my job is to explain why the answers look like this. Find the difference of 1 minus 33 and minus 27. So this answer is, do you think we'll end with a positive or a negative? What do you think? Positive or a negative? So we're starting with 1. Here's 0, here's 1. So we start here, and then we lose 33. We go this way, 33. Lose 33. Oh, and then we lose another 27. Whoa. So I think our answer is going to be negative. But just how negative? Let's use our calculator and test one, opening that one. See just how negative. So we start with 1, then we minus 33, and minus 27, and we have lost 59 all together. Start at 1, then you lose 33, then you lose 27, and altogether you've lost 59 all together. Let's type that in. A loss of 59. Correct. Question 6. Find the difference. So here we start with a loss of 13. Then we lose a loss of 26. Losing a loss? What is that? What does that even mean? Losing a loss is kind of like if you owed your mom money, but then your sister paid your mom back for you. That's kind of like you getting money because you just lost that debt. Losing a debt is kind of the same as gaining money. So minusing a negative is kind of the same as plussing. Whenever we minus a negative number, whenever we lose a bad thing, that's a good thing. So another way to write this question is negative 13 plus 26. So we start at negative 13, and then we go up 26. So here's negative 13. Here's 0. We would go up 26. So our answer will be positive. And let's use that calculator to find out just how positive our number is. Negative 13 plus 26 is positive 13. So our answer is positive 13. Question 7. Oh, now we're adding negatives. Interesting. Adding with negatives. So, you start with a debt of 12. You lost 12 apples, but then you got 3 of them back, or you lost $12 and then you got $3. Let's first find, is our number, our answer, is it going to be positive or is it going to be negative in the end? So here's negative 12. Here's 0. To get all the way back to 0, we would need to add 12. Right? To get all the way back to 0 from negative 12, we need to add 12. But we're not adding 12. We are only adding 3. So I think our final answer is still going to be a negative number. And let's use that calculator to see just how negative our answer will be. Negative 12 plus 3. Negative 9. And that kind of makes sense, right? 12 minus 3 is 9. So if you had a loss of 12 and then you gained 3, you'd be left over with 9 negatives. Let's type this in. Negative 9. All right, 2 more questions. Find the sum. You start with 9, then you are adding a loss of 19, and then you gain 18. So you start with 9, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then we lose 19. Uh-oh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. So we started with 9. Yay, we had $9. Then we lost 19. No. And now we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Negative 10. Dang. Then we gain $18. So we gain 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. And we are left over with 8 positives. Whoa, that was a cool picture you just drew, Mr. Bertram, to show how adding positives and negatives work. Let's show with the calculator. 9 plus negative 19 plus 18 is 8. So our answer is 8. And last question. Find the sum. We have a loss of 2, and then we're adding another loss of 21. So we start out with a loss of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. A loss of 22. And then we lose 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 21. Then we lost 21. So we lost and we lost. So our final answer is definitely going to be a negative because we didn't get anything. We just kept losing stuff. Dang it. But how much did we lose? There's a loss of 10. There's another loss of 10. Here's a loss of 10 again. And here's another loss of 10. So I think we lost 40 something. 41, 42, 43. I think we had a loss of 43, negative 43. But let's test it out with our calculator. Negative 22 plus negative 21 is negative 43. Yes, it is. Negative 43. And check. All right, now I think I'm done, so I click finish attempt, submit on finish, submit on finish, and you're done. If you need more help with this homework, please let me know. I love to help. Good luck and goodbye.